The beginning of wisdom is the fear of God, while the end of wisdom is the love of God. Fear of divine judgment serves as an initial guide, leading one toward a path of morality and logical decision-making. This fear instills an awareness of consequences, shaping our actions in a way that aligns with ethical principles. However, wisdom does not end in fear; rather, it matures into love. The practice of moral and logical actions transforms fear into a deep, compassionate understanding, an act of love that fulfills the pursuit of wisdom. The idea of an ultimate judgment, whether divine or internal, compels individuals to critically evaluate their choices. If we acknowledge that our actions bear consequences, we cultivate a logical and ethical framework to navigate life. This understanding serves as a foundation for honor, peace, and self-respect. On the contrary, a life devoid of moral principles risks leading to self-destruction. Without accountability, one may fall into choices that bring suffering not as an imposed punishment, but as a natural result of one's own actions. While fear may be a strong motivator in the early stages of moral development, it is not the only path to wisdom. Some may be drawn towards truth through curiosity, reason, or a desire for inner harmony. What remains consistent, however, is that an ethical life guided by principles beyond mere self-interest leads to fulfillment. Fear teaches us what to avoid, while love and compassion provide a stable path forward, allowing us to act with intentionality and purpose. To live without morals is to live without depth, reducing existence to a surface-level pursuit of temporary gratification. In contrast, a life anchored in moral values imbues actions with greater meaning and purpose. The transition from fear to love is a progression from avoidance of wrongdoings to the active pursuit of good. This is the evolution of wisdom, where one no longer acts rightly merely to escape consequences, but does so out of an intrinsic commitment to virtue and compassion. Whether or not one believes in the existence of God is a separate discussion. What remains universally relevant is the idea that conscious moral reflection leads to liberation from suffering. Ethical self-examination encourages personal growth, fostering a compassionate and loving nature that ultimately brings peace. In this sense, the goal of any faith-based or philosophical pursuit is not merely adherence to rules out of fear, but the cultivation of wisdom that manifests in love-driven action.